Hello Sagittarius, how are you? Welcome to the Purple Feather Tarot community. I truly hope you are doing well at this time, and I also hope that through this tarot reading you will find the answers from the universe that you have been seeking. I am here, ready and prepared for this reading. This is a general reading. If there is a message that does not resonate with you, let it flow. Today, we are going to dive straight into your reading, so connect with all your tarot cards. Let's also look at the energies of your special person or that person who is thinking about you strongly at this moment, and let's also reveal those great blessings that are already coming into your life, so connecting with your energies, we are going to begin. You have the Emperor, the Ace of Swords, you also have the Knight of Wands, Five of Wands, Six of Wands, the Magician, the Page of Swords, Nine of Swords, and also this card of Ten of Cups. So what your reading is saying right now is that you are going to receive great news that will make you completely happy, and in fact I am feeling that this news is going to start opening many new paths in your life. I feel that you are going to be empowered, you are going to grow, you are going to learn new things. Possibly in your job you are going to be recognized, they are going to offer you a new position, they are going to increase your salary, possibly you will be negotiating new conditions of a work contract, and I feel you signing a document or I feel you signing a paper that could change your life forever. Here I am clearly feeling that your destiny is going to start changing, because right now you have a deep wish in your heart that you want your life to change, and in that sense your life is going to start realigning, and here your life is going to change. You are going to move, you are going to go to another country, you are going to start seeing a new person, and you are going to do all of it with full conviction that it is the best thing for you. I feel that you are tired of pleasing other people, you are tired of fulfilling the desires of others, and now at this moment you are focusing on fulfilling your own desires, and in that sense your life is going to be filled with magic, in that sense your life is going to be filled with manifestation. With the card of Five of Wands, I am feeling right now that there is a certain number of people, but one person in particular, especially an Aries or a Sagittarius, that this person does not want to see you grow or this person is looking for your downfall. So your reading is telling you not to allow other people to fill your life with shadows, because here I am feeling the energy of a resentful person or someone who does not want to see you succeed, because they feel intimidated by your energy. So definitely, with the Six of Wands, a great victory is coming. I feel that in your work there will be some changes, and these changes are going to benefit you. I feel that over the past years or the past months you have worked hard to build an excellent reputation, and because of that, because of the fame you have, because of the image you carry, you are going to receive great news. Here appears the Page of Swords, and in this case we are talking about a messenger, a person who delivers a message, a person who says, hey, we need to sign this document to make this great offer official. The card of Nine of Swords shows there is something worrying you at this moment regarding your family, but I feel that this is about to change forever. Possibly you are looking after someone who is abroad, or a person who might be a bit ill right now, and your reading tells me that health is coming to your family, that a lot of health is coming to your friends or your loved ones. So I feel that you are going to free yourself from a great concern that may be troubling you right now. So let's clarify a bit more what your reading is about. I feel in this part of your reading movement, growth, good communication, positive news, but I am also feeling an energy of resistance. I don't know if an external person is resisting one of your changes, or in some way you yourself, unconsciously, are resisting a transformation, but the universe is telling you that this is the time for change, this is the time to take a great leap of faith. So let's look a bit deeper as always into what all this energy is about. Let's clarify more guidance and messages that the universe wants to give you right now. You have the Four of Wands, excellent news or excellent signs that you are going to receive a wonderful message. Here it tells me that especially if this news comes from a Leo or from a Sagittarius, it will be very positive. There is a very powerful person who wants to talk to you right now to make you a proposal. It could be a romantic proposal, a love proposal, a business offer or even a job offer. With the World card, someone is thinking of you from very far away, from a place far from where you are right now. You might be traveling and your special person is longing to see you again, but if you have not left your comfort zone or the place where you live, I feel that especially Sagittarius is thinking of you, and I'm also being told to tell you that Virgo is thinking of you from afar. You also have the Page of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. I feel that you are going to start planting seeds that are very fertile, and these seeds are going to start growing. Here I see a lot of fertility, I'm actually seeing the energy of a conception, as if you were going to create a business and that business explodes in popularity. It could also be a personal project, something you've wanted to do for a very long time. With the Page of Wands, it could be a trip, a journey you've been wanting to take for a long time and you hadn't managed to get the money, and now finally you have that money and you're going to buy those tickets, whether it's a plane ticket, a bus ticket, or even another kind of ticket, whatever applies to your case. You also have the Seven of Wands. Right now I feel you fighting, I feel you struggling to achieve everything you want. This card indicates that to achieve the things you want to have in your life, you obviously need to face the obstacles, face your fears, face those people who may be considered your opponents. Here I am sensing a great victory, but your reading tells you that the road will not be easy. However, you know that you want it, you know that you desire it, so the only option you have right now is simply to persist. Persistence will be very important for you, because there are definitely other people who also want the same things as you. I feel you're going to be in a competition, but you have the advantage, you have the edge because of your personality, your knowledge, your intelligence. So your reading says the competition is going to be quite tight, but you have everything you need to win or to come out on top. You also have the Two of Wands, changes and movement, and the Two of Pentacles, balance. I feel that you're going to have to choose between two proposals. One offer might mean staying exactly where you are right now without taking any kind of risk, and the Two of Pentacles tells you that this is fine if that is what you truly want deep in your heart. However, the Two of Wands is telling you that there is a new opportunity that might be very far away, much beyond your comfort zone. For example, it could be a job abroad, it could be someone you met online or through social media, and suddenly you start a long-distance relationship and over time you want to be together, but obviously someone will have to move. So you're going to have to choose between two completely different people. One person might give you stability and the other might bring more movement. That depends on what you wish to manifest right now. Or it could also be a job decision. Keeping the job you already have might be Two of Pentacles energy, maybe the salary or income isn't spectacular, but at least it's enough to meet your needs. So let's look at other energies. With the Three of Pentacles, I feel that you're going to meet interesting people, intelligent people. If you're connected to the world of education or academia, you'll possibly be learning new things. You might attend a seminar, a congress, a conference. If you are already at a higher level, you might be teaching classes. This is the energy of someone who shares their knowledge with others. You may be giving training or receiving one as well. The Three of Pentacles tells you that you're going to meet very interesting people. Possibly in your company, a new colleague will join, and I'm sensing that this might be someone very attractive, a very beautiful person of any gender, but your reading says I should tell you that especially Virgo or Taurus will capture your attention. Let's clarify your reading a little more. Let's clarify what other things are coming into your life. Let's look deeper into the advice your reading is giving you about this present moment. You have the Two of Swords. I feel that you are thinking a lot about a decision, and that might be blocking you too much, or your nerves right now are a bit unsettled because you don't know which path to take. This card, as always, tells you to listen to what your heart says, because your mind is confusing you. You also have the Ten of Pentacles. I feel that you have isolated yourself, and that is the problem. The Two of Swords represents a person who has a problem and isolates themselves, doesn't tell others anything, and ends up completely blocked. So with the Ten of Pentacles, your reading is telling you that there are people around you who could help, but these people cannot help you if you don't tell them what you need. I feel that these two cards are telling you it is time to be completely clear about your needs, and if you need help, to ask for it explicitly, without expecting others to guess your doubts or your problems. It is also time to simply connect with an energy of solidarity. Here, especially your family is going to help you a lot, especially if you have a family member or a close person who is a Capricorn or a Taurus. Earth signs tend to give pragmatic advice, very practical advice, and also conservative guidance. So possibly someone who is Capricorn, Virgo or Taurus will support you with great advice. You have the High Priestess. I feel that deep in your heart, you are sensing that something new, something big is coming into your life. And with the Wheel of Fortune card, I feel that your intuition or your inner self is feeling this because it is one of the greatest transformations you will ever experience in your life. Yes, I feel your life is going to be reborn forever. You will experience a relationship or an energy that is completely different. Your senses will become sharper, your mind will be as sharp as the suit of swords. I feel your body will be full of energy, your heart will be full of love and great compassion, and you will have a powerful ability to manifest. The Wheel of Fortune speaks of the moment when you integrate all four elements in your life. When your mind, which is the swords, is completely sharp and you think clearly. When your heart, represented by the cups, has calm and peaceful emotions, but at the same time, these emotions are deeply connected with others. It also means that you are in contact with the earth sign, and earth represents your body, your physical health, and in that sense, I see you as strong, like a rock. It also means fire, which represents consciousness, your motivation, and your passion. When you integrate all these elements or all these dimensions of energy into your life, then everything can truly manifest in your life. So let's clarify a bit more what this energy is bringing to you. You have the Six of Cups, an energy of reunion with your past. In your past you will find an answer, and I'm not assuming that you will reconnect with someone from the past, but possibly you will see things from your past, for example a letter, a photo, a phone number, an email, or you will access a social media platform you hadn't opened in a long time. I feel that here you will connect with something from your past that is meaningful to you. Now this Six of Cups also represents a trip to your hometown, a visit to the place where you were born, or a journey to a location that holds deep emotional value for you. The only case where I feel someone from your past is thinking of you is if it's a Pisces or possibly a Scorpio. Well, let's continue with your reading. You have the Lover's card. True love is already within you. Apply this as it fits your case or your energy, but this card is telling you exactly that. True love, genuine love, unique and undeniable love, is already within you. You can apply this as a positive affirmation. True love is within me. You also have the Nine of Cups, a great happiness. You are going to go all out in celebration. You are going to feel completely happy, as if you are going to receive a person you've been waiting for a long time, and finally that person arrives at your home. This applies especially if your special person has been far away and suddenly they return home, return to your house, come back to the warmth of that home, and you are going to be waiting for them, you are going to be waiting for this person, especially if we're talking about a Cancer. With the Seven of Cups, there is news coming into your life that is much better than what you were expecting. With the Five of Pentacles, we're possibly talking about good financial news. Your reading tells me that the hard times are over, the dry season ends, and abundance begins. The harvest will be very positive, the harvest will be very sweet. You've been going through very complicated times in your life, in fact I feel that you have been in a phase, possibly of crisis, or facing a problem that was completely beyond your control. But now, finally, the solution is coming into your life, especially the solution to a financial issue. Well, let's continue then with your energy. Let's look at more cards from your tarot. Let's now see what else is coming into your life. You have the Major Arcana card number 13. We are talking about great, transformations. You also have the Nine of Wands. Possibly you are going to say no more, like you're fed up, you're completely tired of a situation, completely disgusted by a person, especially Pisces or Scorpio, and you say hey, I can't take this drama anymore. That's what I feel is in your mind, the drama that someone is placing in your head. I feel that you are someone who prefers to go along peacefully, but with so much nonsense or so much abuse, your mind is starting to collapse, and look, you say no more. Because the Hanged Man is a very complicated or very complex situation, in which you've been stuck for a long time and you haven't made a decision. Possibly you don't want to hurt someone, possibly you want to give the relationship a second chance, possibly you think this person is going to change. But here's the thing, I feel that you are sacrificing your own happiness for someone else's happiness, or for the hypothetical happiness of a relationship. So the tarot is telling you that if you are not happy, or if you are unhappy, then you truly achieve nothing, because the relationship itself is not going to be happy even if the other person is. So the Star card is telling you to please be with someone who makes you shine, with someone who makes you happy, with someone who, look at the star, look at how in the background of the card there is darkness, a very dark blue color that represents the night, and in that sense, this card means that it is very important to be with someone who supports you in the good times, when you are smiling, when you are happy, when you have money in your bank account, when your heart is full of love, but it is also very important to be with someone who is there with you in the dark nights, in the dark nights of the soul. Because according to this card, life is a roller coaster, and today you might be very high, but you never know when things are going to change. You also have the Nine of Pentacles. Great wealth is coming into your life. A very attractive person is thinking about you. I'm being told to tell you the letter D, the letter F, also the letter Z or the letter A. You also have the Ace of Wands. There is a person who right now is thinking of you and is forgetting about everything else. They forget about their work, they forget about what they have to do. It's like you are currently the priority, at the top of this person's priority list, especially if they are an Aries or also a Taurus. You have the King of Cups. In this case we are talking about a lot of love, a lot of understanding. I feel that you have by your side a very special person, someone who loves you deeply, who wants the best for you. I feel that lately the two of you have had some conflicts, because you both love each other, but you love in different ways. You both want similar things, but at the same time you want different things. But this reading means, or at least the King of Cups means, that love is there. Love is there. If you two are having a disagreement, that doesn't mean there is no love. It means that you are soulmates with different personalities that complement each other. So this card always invites you to be a compassionate person, to be someone who understands that others are different, and in this case, especially that saying applies, let the one who is free of sin throw the first stone. I hope this makes sense to you, but I feel that definitely someone loves you deeply. You also have the Four of Pentacles. I feel that you are being defensive. I feel a bit of distance here, especially with Taurus, especially with Virgo. You two are very strong, and right now I feel that each one is holding their ground, trying to protect themselves. I feel like you are defending yourself and don't want to give in, and at the same time your special person doesn't want to give in either. So I sense a tension that could soon start to dissolve. However, there is a prudent time that must pass before you reconnect, because both of you need to reflect on what is happening in this relationship. So let's continue with your energy, let's look a bit more into the predictions, the advice, the revelations that the tarot wants to give you at this moment. You have the Queen of Swords. Someone has a heart that is too cold with you, or you are distancing yourself from someone, or your heart has pulled away from someone because after so much suffering, after so much oppression you experienced with this person, your heart may still be hurt, but at least now you are already distant from them. I feel a lot of regenerative energy. Your heart and your mind are healing, you are reinventing yourself, you are trying new things. Here appears the Five of Swords, which speaks of a challenge you had, because maybe you fell in love or had strong feelings for someone who hurt you deeply. But now I feel the energy of a rebirth, like this person took you away from something, this person distanced you from your self-love, and now, finally, you are reconnecting with your worth, reconnecting with your value, reconnecting with your inner treasure. And your reading is telling you that, yes, it may be a very difficult path, but at least you've taken the first step. This message is quite complex because I feel there are people ending very difficult relationships. Yes, they are ending very hard relationships, and this means the path is not easy, but you have taken the first step. What's coming into your life is liberation, growth, and understanding, but you must not give up. Because the Eight of Swords may mean that you are still very sensitive, that your heart and your mind are still in a vulnerable place, but you know what you want, you know what you desire, and you also know how much you are worth. You also have the Judgment card. Right now, everything is on the table. I feel that either you already had a conversation with your special person and it was very intense, and now you don't know what's going to happen, or this conversation is finally going to take place between the two of you. Judgment is something that happens face to face, seeing your person face to face, looking at them and saying something and watching how they react, and likewise your person doing the same. So there are very tense moments coming where you will have to decide the direction of your life, the direction of your family, the direction of your relationship. I feel this could be a test the universe is putting in front of you, and one you will solve very easily. You also have the Queen of Pentacles. This queen represents beauty, represents luxury, you are going to bathe in luxury, you are going to be surrounded by wealth. I feel that you are an ambitious person, a person who knows what they want, and the universe right now seems to reward those who know what they want. So if you have been thinking that you want to change jobs, that you want to change houses, if you want something that brings more comfort to your life, yes, it could be something small, like a bed, a mattress that gives you better rest. It could be a home, a big apartment that gives you more comfort. It could be a more comfortable car, it could be a city, a climate, a temperature that feels better for you. That is what is coming into your life, something that will give you much, much comfort. Or it could also be your special person who will make you feel much more comfortable. In that case, this especially applies to Virgo or also to someone from Taurus. Let's continue. You have the Chariot card, moving forward without stopping, moving forward without looking back. This reading tells you move on and don't look back, not even to gather momentum. I feel that what is coming into your life is an opportunity that will allow you to move forward in colossal terms, in almost quantum terms. Whenever the Chariot appears, it means you are about to take a quantum leap into fortune. This is excellent because the Queen of Pentacles also appears, and so does the King of Pentacles, representing the greatest wealth in all of tarot. So I wouldn't be surprised if you are going to rise in rank. If you are going to level up. If before you were an employee, now you will become a supervisor. If you were a supervisor, now you will be promoted to a manager. Maybe right now you're a manager or even a vice president, and now you are going to become a shareholder. Yes, we are talking here about one more step that you climb on this ladder called the ladder to success. Let's continue with your reading and look a bit deeper into the energies your tarot is bringing you. At this moment, you have the Strength card and also the Six of Swords, a great leap into the unknown. You are going to summon great strength to leave something behind. You will step out of your comfort zone, break free from routine, break the monotony, and break bad habits. In some cases, for some people reading or watching this reading, one of your bad habits is actually a person. That is clearly stated here, especially if that person is a Libra or also a Gemini. You also have the Justice card. Everything is going to start coming into balance. You remove something from your life, and the universe sends you something new. That's the problem some people face. They believe that when they remove things from their life will become emptier, but justice is telling you that balance is always achieved. When you let go of something, your life doesn't become empty, on the contrary, the universe fills those spaces with new things, with new emotions, with new people, with new feelings. So your reading tells you to accept what the universe is sending to fill your soul, to fill your heart. You also have the Ten of Wands. Possibly right now you feel like you are carrying all the responsibility alone. The Four of Swords tells you that you need to take things more calmly. You need to sleep better, take a breath, take a break, take a pause. Sleeping a little more does not mean wasting time, it means you are recharging your mind, recharging your heart, recharging your body. So if you can, get some more rest. The Hermit card does not necessarily speak of sleep, but it does speak of preparing for rest. So if you have a habit like doing breathing exercises, yoga, meditation, or anything that connects you to your inner light before going to sleep, that habit is very welcome, because here it can help you a lot to rebalance all your energies. You also have the Eight of Wands. Great blessings are coming into your life. In less than 8 days, you will receive a phone call that will fill your heart with so much happiness. Take this as it applies to you. But the Four of Cups is telling me that someone has been knocking on your door, knocking and knocking and knocking. This person was calling you, maybe you didn't want them to come back into your life, but at least I feel that you will reply to their messages or answer a call from someone you were previously ignoring or were not allowing back in, especially if this applies to Aries or Scorpio or a person who has the letter F, the letter C, or the letter A in their name. So that is your tarot reading for today. Definitely, as always, thank you so much for being here with me, revealing all these tarot secrets. For now, we are closing your reading, and as always, I invite you, if you enjoy these readings, you can click that like button, and you can also click the subscribe button on this channel. We are closing your video, and I hope you have an excellent day full of success, full of blessings, and very surely, as always, we will be seeing each other in your next reading.